Okay, this is Nano Banana. And if you are from England, you would say Nano Banana. All right, so I'm going to run through it. It's new. I'm getting familiar with it, learning how to use this AI. So here we are, Google AI Studio. In my chat prompt, I wanted to know, what can you help me with to create things for my marketing, for my business? And here's the response. I can help you create a variety of marketing materials to promote your business, to give you the best suggestions. Could you tell me a little bit more about the business? So what industry are you in? I'd already started the response down here. What specific product or service are you trying to market? Who is your target audience? What is your main marketing goal? Okay, so I would like social media marketing, and I am in the business consulting industry. I help business owners to integrate AI into their businesses. I help mom and pop business owners with service businesses. With AI automation. Let's see what happens next. Okay, that's fantastic. A highly relevant niche, thank you. Helping mom and pop service businesses integrate AI automation can be incredibly impactful for them. For social media marketing, we'll want to focus on clearly communicating the benefits of AI to potentially non-technical audience, building trust and showing tangible results. Here are some ideas for social media content we can create: before and after scenarios. Illustrate a typical mom and pop business without AI and then show how it transforms with AI automation. Example, a busy small salon owner manually booking appointments versus automated booking. Okay. Benefit-oriented graphics focus on the direct benefits for small business owners, e.g. save time, reduce costs, improve customer experience, increase profits. Very good. Example, an infographic highlighting 3 key benefits for AI service businesses. Myth versus fact about AI, address common misconceptions, day in the life of an automated business. That's good. Testimonial graphics, ask me anything or Q&A prompts. Service highlights. To start, which of these ideas resonates most with you, or do you have a specific message you want to convey first? We can refine style, colors, and imagery to match your brand. Okay, so we'll say, which of these ideas? Okay, you choose which would be the best to start with. I'm using LinkedIn and X and YouTube. These are my main marketing channels. And while it's thinking, I'll just give you some other information. So I just used this for the first time earlier today, and I was able to create a pretty interesting picture for a LinkedIn article that I created. And I also was able to create a really nice image for a presentation that I'm working on. And it was of myself and my co-presenter, who we've never met in person, but I was able to get a picture of each of us and then have it make a picture of us presenting together. And so that was the last page in the presentation, which I thought was very cool. Okay, let's see where we are. Oops. Okay, so I said you choose. Given your target audience, mom and pop service businesses and platforms you're using like LinkedIn, X, and YouTube, I think starting with the before and after scenarios combined with benefit-oriented infographics would be most effective. Here's why. Before and after scenarios. These are incredibly powerful for social media because they immediately highlight a problem and offer a clear solution. For small business owners who are often strapped for time and resources, seeing a visual representation of how AI can alleviate their pain points is very compelling. It shows them what's possible without getting bogged down in the technical jargon. This works well on LinkedIn for professional problem-solving angles, and on X, Twitter for quick, impactful visuals. On YouTube, you could expand this into a short video explaining the transformation. Benefit-oriented infographics, these complement the before and after perfectly by summarizing the core advantages in an easy-to-digest format. Small business owners want to know what's in it for me. Very true and really important when we market, right? They are highly shareable and provide clear value statements, which is great for all three platforms. Let's get started with before and after. How about we create one that focuses on customer service and appointment management for a small service business like a local auto repair shop or a dental office? This is very relatable. This is a very relatable pain point for many service providers. Okay, we can illustrate before. A busy small business owner or their receptionist overwhelmed with phone calls, manual scheduling and missed appointments. After, the same business running smoothly with AI, handling initial customer inquiries, automated appointment booking and freeing up staff for more critical tasks. Then we can create a follow-up infographic summarizing the key benefits. Okay, would you like to try that first? Yes. There we go. Okay, pretty good, right? We haven't given it that much information, and again, I haven't used this. And actually, Nano Banana is new. I think it just came out a few days ago. But I'm wondering, is Nano Banana the same thing as Google AI Studio? Let's clarify that with... Hi, is Nano Banana or Nano Banana the same thing as Google AI Studio?
So Nano Banana and Google AI Studio are actually not the same thing. Google AI Studio is a real Google tool, basically a platform that helps developers build AI models and prototypes, kind of a hands-on environment for AI projects. Nano Banana, on the other hand, isn't really a known or official Google tool. If you've heard that name floating around, it might just be a bit of a nickname someone's using or maybe a mix-up with some other AI tool, but officially they're two different things.
Interesting. So I've just watched a YouTube video. We're in September 2025. I just watched a YouTube video about Nano Banana and it did seem like it was Google related.
Got it. Well, it's definitely possible that there's some newer tool or some project that got nicknamed Nano Banana, especially with Google. They do love quirky names sometimes. But as of my last solid info, Nano Banana isn't an official Google AI Studio product. It could be something new they've rolled out or a little sub-project that someone's showcasing. Basically, you're not wrong if you saw it tied to Google. It just might be a newer piece of the AI ecosystem that isn't super widely documented yet. If you want, I can do a quick search and see if there's any fresh info on it.
What's your cutoff date?
So my knowledge cutoff is actually from around June 2024. That means I don't have any built-in updates past that point. So anything from late 2024 or 2025 is a bit out of my direct knowledge range, but I can definitely look things up for you if you want the latest info.
Okay, yeah, that's a problem. Go ahead and look. Can you look it up on the web for me?
All right, I found a bit of fresh info. So Nano Banana is indeed a new AI tool from Google that they've integrated into the Gemini app. It's essentially an advanced image editing tool where you can just use natural language prompts to tweak or generate images. So you can say something like, make the sky a sunset or combine these two photos and it'll handle it. Basically, it's part of their more recent AI editing suite. So there you go. Nano Banana is a real thing after all.
Okay, so you got that right. That was ChatGPT, and I am on a paid plan. But that cutoff date was June 2024. So yeah, we have to check these things, right? double, triple check our AI tools. All right, so this is still thinking. Oh, here we go. And there we go. We're going to set ChatGPT over there. Excellent. Let's go with the local repair shop, auto repair shop. Okay, so here we go. Here's the concept for the image. Left side before AI automation, scene, small business owner, small business auto repair shop, characters, owner or receptionist looking, stressed, juggling, atmosphere chaotic, right side after, calm office, atmosphere efficient and modern. Oh, okay, and here's the before and after. So let's click on it to see how it looks. I don't know. I mean, I'm not crazy about it. So let me zoom out for you. Before AI automation and after. Yeah, I'm not really crazy about that. So this is not Nano Banana. This is Google Studio. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to ask, oh wait. Okay, so what's the difference between using Google AI Studio here and then using Nano Banana in Gemini? Can you point us in the right direction so that we can get better designs, as I didn't really like that. It was pretty basic. Let's see what happens. So you're learning with me. Okay. And we are thinking. See if I can find you anything better. Waiting. So I had heard things about, let's go to Grok and see what Grok says about Google AI Studio. I had heard Google AI Studio is a lot better now than it used to be. Let's go to Grok and see what Grok has to tell us. Can you tell me about...
Sure. What would you like to know about? Anything specific on your mind?
Yes, I'd like to know about Google AI Studio. Has it recently been updated, and how does it compare to Perplexity and ChatGPT and even Grok? And then what's no response.
Google AI Studio has been making waves, especially with its integration of Gemini models. Recent updates include new tools for developers, like expanded access to Gemini 2.5 Flash image generation and editing, rolled out in August 2025. It's a sandbox for building with Google's AI, focusing on flexibility for coders and creators, with a free tier and enterprise options through Google Cloud's Vertex AI. Compared to Perplexity, it's less about real-time web search and citations, leaning more towards structured app development. Perplexity's strength is its answer engine vibe, pulling real-time, cited answers from multiple models like GPT 4.1 and Claude 4.0. Great for research, but weaker in creative depth. ChatGPT, powered by GPT 4.5 and 4.1, excels in storytelling, coding, and versatility, though it lacks Perplexity's real-time data. Grok, from XAI, is lightning fast for trend spotting on social platforms, but sacrifices depth and citations, making it less reliable for nuanced tasks. Google AI Studio's edge is its Google ecosystem integration, but it's playing catch-up to ChatGPT's user base and Perplexity's research precision. Sorry, I didn't catch the second part. What were you asking about with what's? Can you clarify?
No, that's okay. Thanks. That's good. Okay, so right, so we've got kind of the summary of everything, right? We see the limitations of each of these. So for me personally, I use, and I thought I was giving you a demo on Nano Banana, but I'm not. But me personally, I use ChatGPT. I do use Grok. I like to use Grok for some kind of like research on what people are saying about things when I want to do customer research or market research. Or pain point research. As you can see, ChatGPT has a very delayed cutoff date for its knowledge base. Yeah, let's see how Google AI Studio is doing. All right. My apologies that the previous design didn't meet your expectations. I understand you're looking for something more sophisticated and less basic for your social media. Let me clarify the tools and processes so you can better understand how to guide me for improved results. Google AI Studio, Gemini. These are language models. I, as an AI assistant, am powered by my core function to understand your requests, generate text, and importantly, for our task, decide when to trigger an image. Nano Banana, image generator model. This is the separate specialized image generation and editing model that I interface with. When I output the tag, I am essentially sending a signal to Nano Banana, asking it to create an image based on the context of our conversation up to that point. Okay. The key takeaway is that I, the language model, don't design the image directly in a visual sense. I interpret your request and generate a textual description or prompt in the background, which Nano Banana then uses to create the visual. How to get better designs and avoid basic results. The quality and style of the image largely depend on the specificity and descriptive detail of the prompt I generate for Nano Banana. Since you're interacting with me, your detailed instructions are crucial. So basically, it's saying my instructions were rubbish. Here's how you can guide me to get much better and more specific designs. Be explicit about style. Okay, instead of just a graphic, tell me I'd like a modern minimalist graphic or a photorealistic image or a hand-drawn illustration style or something with a futuristic tech-savvy aesthetic. Examples. Make it look like a high-end corporate infographic. Use a vibrant, energetic color palette. I want to feel warm and approachable, perhaps with a soft, clean illustration style. Whoa. Specific layout and composition. Describe how elements should be arranged. 2 distinct panels side by side. A central image with supporting text bubbles. A hero image with text overlay at the bottom. Example, I want the before sides feel cramped and desaturated while the after side is spacious and brightly lit. Okay. Detail, character, object appearance. Instead of a business owner, say a diverse business owner, perhaps a woman in her 40s looking. Okay, so basically I got this result here because my request or prompt was bland. So let's give this another try, shall we? Okay, so let's try again, which I'm usually pretty good with prompting, but I guess I didn't think that through. Okay, let's go. All right, so create an infographic that tells a story almost like a workflow that is at the starting point of a chaotic dentist's office where there's papers everywhere and people waiting to be helped at the front desk, and the receptionist is completely frazzled because she's answering the phone and she's writing down notes and she's trying to hand people clipboards. So they're doing everything by paper, by phone, and it's super busy and it's very chaotic. And then the next step, she actually sits down with a consultant who helps her to put some AI systems in place. So we would show them sitting side by side Next picture is the consultant comes in, they shake hands, and then they sit down side by side at the computer and they start to set up AI digital workers to be able to help the receptionist. And then the final picture where there should be an arrow that comes from the first picture to the end picture, almost showing like a workflow. And in that final picture, she is able to help somebody. She has an iPad to be able to help them fill something out, and the phones are being answered by the digital receptionist, and all the messages are being taken digitally and they're going on to the calendar without her having to actually do anything besides just help the people in front of her. She's calm and happy, and there's no line anymore. There's just one person waiting, and everybody is smiling and receiving excellent service, and she's a much happier worker herself. I'd like it to be modern and clean with whites and blues, and the infographic, it needs to be almost like a flow chart with images. Okay, let's see how that prompt does. What do you guys think? Model is responding. Okay, so I'll definitely in the title of this video won't put that I was showing you Nano Banana, because I wasn't. And it's thinking. And I think actually that, let me get you a little bit more information. We can try Grok again. Do you know if...
so you were asking about what's next?
Yes. Do you know if Nano Banana is free to use? It seems like Google Studio as well, you get quite a lot of credits. So can you just tell us about that while we're waiting?
Nano Banana is free to use, yeah. Every new user gets credits to try it out on platforms like Google AI Studio or directly on nanobanana.app. No payment or sign up needed upfront. It's built into Google's Gemini 2 5 Flash InMO, so you can test its image editing like text-based edits or character consistency for free. Google AI Studio itself offers a free tier with 5 daily credits, refreshing monthly, and no credit card required. You can generate or edit images with prompts like swap the background for a neon city. For heavier use, plans like Google AI Studio's Pro tier at $9.9 a month give 300 credits for faster processing and advanced features. Nano Banana's free access is solid for casual users, but credits burn quick for complex edits. Anything else you're curious about while we're on this?
No, that's it. Thanks. So do we need to have a different sign-in for Nano Banana than Google Studio?
No, you don't need a separate sign-in. Nano Banana is integrated into Google AI Studio and the Gemini ecosystem, so your Google account works for both. Just sign into aistudio.google.com or the Gemini app, and you're set to use Nano Banana's features, no extra account needed. Anything else you want to dig into?
No, that's it. What else can we do with Google Studio?
With Google AI Studio, you can build chatbots, generate content like text or images, and even prototype apps using Gemini models. It's great for coding help with real-time debugging, creating videos with customizable prompts, or automating workflows like summarizing docs. You can tweak settings like temperature for creative outputs and use multimodal prompts. Think text, images, or audio together. It's also got templates for quick app setups and integrates with Google Drive for seamless file use. Want to explore any of those features more?
No, I'm good for now, but has it recently updated? Have they? Because I've only recently heard good things about it. I was not hearing good things before.
Yeah, things have turned around for Google AI Studio lately. They rolled out major updates in August 2025, like Gemini 2.5 Flash Image for faster, slicker image generation and editing, plus enhanced coding capabilities in Gemini 2.5 Pro. They've also added tools like the URL context feature for better prompt accuracy and doubled AI credits for Ultra subscribers. These updates have made it more reliable and versatile, which is probably why the buzz is getting positive. People are liking the smoother performance and pro-grade tools for developers. Anything specific you've heard that's got you curious?
No, I'm just testing it right now, and we're just waiting for a prompt to come through. Thanks. Okay, so there you go. We are learning about Google AI Studio. Seems to be doing well. Let's just see how this next prompt comes out, and then I'll be able to sign off on this tutorial. So you do not have to sign into Nano Banana anywhere else. It's integrated here with Google Studio. You can see down here, it's right there, Gemini 2.5. And then I have a lot of tokens, but I think that might be because I haven't used it much, or maybe it's because I have a Google admin workspace. You know, I have an actual domain that I integrate. So I have the business Gmail. All right, still thinking. We're at 27 minutes, so infographics. Let's see. All right, what do you think? Dental office transformation, the AI automation journey. Overwhelmed front desk chaos. Introducing AI solutions, expert guidance, empowered front desk seamless AI automation. I don't know. I'm not really that thrilled about it. AI business consultants, more peace, more patience, more profit. I don't know. I didn't really think it was that great. So, but there you go. That's how you do it. Maybe we'll, if you're better at the prompting than I am, or I just need to spend more time on it. But that's how you use Google AI Studio for one particular task. And I hope this is helpful.